everyone, it's Tawney. I just wanted to jump on and film a very quick vlog just to kind of give a little bit of an update. I ordered a bunch of new filming type equipment for this channel well, I guess the whole channel, I should say. It's not like this channel is like a specific one, but for my YouTube channel. I ordered a bunch of stuff today. I read a bunch of reviews, watched a bunch of videos that talked about like, these are the best products to get, and these are things that you need to have that are like good to help you with your channel, blah, blah, blah. I'm out of breath. But I bought a couple different, lighting systems and a tripod, and I believe I bought a microphone, which that's exciting because then the quality of my videos will be a little bit better. Even though I kind of think that the quality of the sound has been fairly decent, it'll still be like, it'll make me feel more professional and like devoted and dedicated. That's always something that like I'm struggling with since I'm still starting out. Like, I don't know if I'll ever make it big. I don't know if I'll ever have a super big successful channel, but if I'm not willing to put in some effort, then how am I ever going to get there? So that's kind of what I'm focusing on. I saw a really nice apartment. It's 3-bedroom in my price range, like greatly in my price range. Comes with a washer dryer. It says 3 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms is literally like the size of a closet. So that's either going to be a filming room or a closet. Like, I'm just going to get a couple different like hangers you can set up and then go from there and just like have these like freestanding hangers, or even get something that like you put like a piece of like PVC piping or something, like a rod, like a shower curtain rod type thing against the wall, and do that, like just kind of depending. I think these people will be fairly okay about drilling into the wall, putting nails in, etc. Most landlords are okay with that. They just want you to like patch it up whenever you move out and stuff. Like, because the apartment I'm at now, they don't seem like they like the idea of that, but they've been in my apartment and saw that I have stuff like pictures hanging, and they haven't said anything. So I figure if they really had a problem with it, they would have brought it up. But I do plan on, if I do get this apartment, spackling all the holes. I've heard toothpaste works really well, like just straight white toothpaste, and I think that's what mine is. Or I can always buy a tube because it's not like it's that expensive. But I'm really hoping I get it. I really hope I like it. It's in a decent area. There's been some issues with a local motel, but half of it caught on fire just recently, and they're working on it, so I don't think people are living in it. But it's one of those motels that like, it's where people live, not where people like stay for a couple days and then move. Like, it's not like a vacation-y type, like when you're in the area, stay in a type motel, which that's a little bit on like that's the only downside, I think. And then also the location. If you go like north of where the apartment is, you like hit the, like, I want to say mountain towns. Like, there's a college town where we have our university, which that's not bad because then I can go grocery shopping. There's a dollar store, Dollar Tree. There's a cheaper market, and then a more like expensive, what your typical, like, it used to be Food Lion, it's now Wise. Not sure if you're familiar with those, but it's a little bit more like, I'm closer to grocery shopping than where I am currently, which that's a plus. But then I'm also closer to regular, like where the main shopping is, like where the mall is, which we might not even have if it goes, because it's currently up for auction, which that's great. There goes, we have an Ulta and TJ Maxx is probably like the highlights of the store, of the mall, that and Bath and Body Works. And if it goes up for auction and gets sold, we might not have them anymore, which is so hard to think that like stores we've had for so long are like leaving. But we just got our Ulta like 2 years ago, so that kind of sucks that like we just now get one and then it's being taken away. But it was never my favorite Ulta. Like, I still go to Ulta's out of town because they're better. But anyway, I'm close to shopping, closer to like more places, things like that. It'll be on my sister's way to school because she has to go past me to school, so that'll be kind of nice that she can stop by, come visit, stay the night if she has to, like if the weather's bad, because where I would be, it's like in between good and bad weather wise, so come winter it might be a little bit iffy. I know I can at least make it to the apartment. Like, I could go from my parents' house and slash where I currently live, because I'm like 2 streets over from where my parents live. But I could go from like here to there and like make it okay. So that's not like a huge concern for me. My dad didn't want me to go to the university, like the college town, because it's on a mountain, and like when it gets bad, the road's kind of like, you can't, like, you're stuck, and I have to go like away from that, like down the mountain to get to work. Which work would be like, they wouldn't be terribly mad if like I couldn't come in, but I don't want to have to do that, if that makes sense. But I'm close enough to an interstate, whichever way I take, so that's kind of a plus. or I could just take like regular, like the main road, which is what I usually do, because where I'm at, like, it's the same distance to my work as it is the interstate, so there's like no point, which whatever. But I'm hoping I get that. I think that would be a nice like change for me. It looks really nice. It has a nice kitchen. I'm hoping that like there's enough space with all my furniture, and then that I can have like a nice little like dining area, because I have a dining table, and that's always something that like I never had growing up, because we were never the type of people to eat at a dining table, and like that was always something I did with my nan, and now I invite her to dinner and stuff. So I want to keep the dining table as like, you know, like we play cards on it, we eat dinner on it. It gives me a sense of like normalcy and like a change that I didn't have in my old house. And so tonight we are going to visit my grandma, who lives an hour north of us up a giant mountain, like the opposite direction of where this apartment I'm looking at is. And she turned 91 today. So we're going to go up and have dinner with her and visit and just like see how she's doing. She's been pretty lonely because of the whole virus thing. It's been hard to have people in. She's been able to see a friend of hers that lives like 20 minutes out of town. She always comes in and takes care of my grandma, you know, makes sure she's okay, takes her grocery shopping. My grandma lives in like an apartment building, but it's not one that like, there's someone that takes like, that he watches over the building, but doesn't check on the residents. Like, it's not like an assisted living type thing. It's a little bit more like with more freedom and such, but I would still consider like if they haven't heard from her in a couple hours or like a day or something, like her neighbors or something, like they would still check on them, one of those places, because all the people in there are older people. And like my grandma's 91. She can get around okay. Like she doesn't need a cane or walker or anything to get around, but she's still like older. So like, I don't know, but she still like seems fine. So we're going to go visit her. I'm really excited to see her because she really helped me through my breakup and stuff. And it's just something like, I had sent her a letter and I'm like, we broke up. It was unexpected. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of in this in between place. Like I'm, you know, just want to let you know so you don't ask about him, because I really just didn't want to see his name. Didn't want to hear it. Didn't want people to like ask like, how are things going whenever they've been crappy for months. So she wrote me back and was like, you know, things will get better. These things happen. You just have to understand that like, while you didn't expect it to, that it did. And it was really helpful. And like, she's always been really good about giving advice and helping you through grief type moments. Try not to cry. But when my mom's dad passed away, which is not like, this grandma is my dad's mom, but when my mom's dad passed away, my grandma just kept saying, focus on the future. The memories were good. You know, you like, you know, all the things that you did together, blah, 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 but focus on the future, focus on what you're going to do going forward, and then you don't have to be stuck in that grief. And I think that's something that's really helped get through this breakup. It's something that I'm struggling with. Like yesterday, I had a total meltdown because I'm just thinking like, obviously he left because I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't doing enough, or I wasn't supportive, or blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, maybe it really wasn't me. And the fact that he like left so abruptly and like is moving on and like as if nothing ever happened, like who knows how long that was, you know, that whole thing has been like in his head before the whole breakup and stuff. And like both times that we broke up, it was over text and he's like, oh yeah, I'm done, bye, see ya, and then just abruptly blocked me. And it's like, if you really cared about a person, you wouldn't do that. If you like, you know what I mean? And it just, it's whatever. But I'm just having a difficult time. I just kind of felt really stuck. So seeing this new apartment come up kind of like helped me feel a little bit better, just kind of helped get me into like a better place. Work was okay today, but just kind of like drug on. It's just one of those days. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update things. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to make my videos better and how to change my thumbnail, how to edit videos, which that's something that's going to take a little while just because of like, I don't have an Apple computer or laptop of any kind, so my editing software is going to be a little bit lackluster. I might have to invest in something like Filmora or Adobe like video editing or something like that, and just hope that like I can do stuff. But I think my videos have been okay. I think I just want to focus on like the background stuff and then just try and like push my videos myself, if that makes sense. But I definitely like doing these vlogs. I like talking to you guys. I definitely love interacting with you in the comments. So definitely comment anything, what you're going through, you know, anything supportive, if you have any video ideas, if there's anything on your mind that you want to talk about. I am a social worker. I just got my master's degree in May, so I can help you to an extent. But I would also like to just be there for you as a friend, because like I like doing that. So yeah, I have to go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell somewhere down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.